Morning all and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be setting up the week of Monday the 3rd through Sunday the 9th of April. Okay, let's get straight into it. So first of all, let's start with the supplies. I'm using my Moterm Personal planner in Veg Tan Honey color. It is the Personal regular 2.0. I've been actually stalking the Moterm site and the AliExpress shop to see if they re-release these because I want to try it in apricot. But anyway, for now, we're staying in here. Weekly insert hasn't changed. It's my weekly dashboard. It's available in the shop. No changes. In terms of pens, we've got the trusty Old Faithfuls. Well, kind of. I lost my Sarasa Nano last week, and for the life of me, I cannot find it anywhere. I had it on Monday morning, and then by Monday mid-morning, it had disappeared. So I've got some new ones on order. I've swapped back to my Jetstream in the meantime, but I'm going to tell you something. I'm not loving it. I definitely went back into the gel pen rabbit hole, and I was really enjoying the 0.3, and this is a 0.5. So I'm noticing my handwriting is naturally a lot bigger than what it usually is, and yeah, not loving it. Anyway, those pens are hopefully coming from Bambugu this week. And I've got a couple of bits and pieces in there. In terms of my usual clean color dot single, this one's the grayish green. Other colors that I will likely pull in are the the clean color dot singles in oatmeal, pale moss, and powder blue. And I've got these I can't even speak. I'm sorry, guys. It's Monday morning. If you've seen my stories over the weekend, you know I had a bit of a snafu. So, yeah, caffeine hasn't quite kicked in. These are the aesthetic highlighters in the usual 4 colors. They don't have names. They are the Alosta dupes that I got off Amazon. And I'm telling you, I'm starting to get over them. They bleed. They don't like being used on a ruler. Anyway, so they're still around. I'm actively looking for alternatives though, so we'll stick with those. The other things you'll see me pull in I haven't lost my other tweezers, but I have been trying out this cloth and paper one that I got in a sub box a lot of months ago. Actually, they've just been sitting in my drawers, but I'm finding they're a bit too pointy, if that makes sense, and I don't actually have as much control with them. So I'm going to give these ones another week, and then you might find my my usual manicure one comes back. But there's that. I have lost my 15 centimeter metal ruler, so not happy about that. I'll probably be using my Today bookmark from my Paper Co as my ruler. And to do all my goals related weekly actions, I'm still in my MAKSELife companion notebook. I set up the monthly yesterday, so we'll be setting up the weekly actions and so forth. The only thing that's a little bit different this week, and it's because I've already done my monthly reset and archived everything, is going through last week. It's already in the archive. So we'll quickly flick through that. So yeah, the monthly, I've already done my monthly plan with me. I filmed that last night, so everything's already in here. See, it doesn't even lie flat. This is one of the reasons why I didn't love this planner when I was using it at the beginning of the year. But anyway, let's flick through to how last week was, and you'll see a proper flip of this coming out probably next week. All right, so this is what last week looked like. I didn't do any of my habits. It was a fairly full week. I ended up taking half of Monday and all of Tuesday off. I had Kira off school sick on Monday and Tuesday, and then Chloe was off sick Thursday, Friday. So a lot of family like juggling and stuff. The tracking kind of took a hit, but I really need to get back into that for tax purposes this year. And yeah, I'm loving, okay, this is not minimal, guys. I am very well aware of this, but I think I'm having a bit of a planner existential crisis because the minimal, although it's clean and simple and all that, I don't know, I'm loving getting a little bit of the personality on the page, if that makes sense. So I really enjoyed getting these pages together. I didn't do much in terms of my planner yesterday. I had too much actual stuff to do, but that's what last week ended up looking like. Let's quickly go into the weekly actions in my MAKSELife and see how that all turned out. So I'm just going to rearrange this desk a little bit. Okay, into the MAKSELife, and I've already gone through and closed out the quarter. So it looks a little bit empty because I actually ended up putting together kind of like my old quarterly review. Instead of putting it on rings, I ended up making like a TN style. I've got to find my old, like my staple anywhere thingy. I'll see if I can find it and be able to staple it like a booklet. So I did my quarterly assessment, I did the scoring, and normally I include sections for me to do like a goals refresh. But in actual fact, once I looked at the scores and how I was feeling, I actually didn't want to change anything about my annual goals. So I didn't end up filling out those few bits and pieces. So this one is going to live in the back of last quarter's booklet. That's why I've got it in B6, so that it literally just fits into that pocket, except that I don't love these pockets, guys. It's not gusseted, so it kind of gets caught on the inside edge a lot. But yeah, anyway, so let me find, and yeah, like there's a whole bunch of extra pages. I don't like the way they close out the quarter in these. I never have, but anyway. No, there we go. Okay, so let's rearrange a few things. So in terms of closing out last week, and I probably should have done this yesterday as part of my monthly review, but anyway, so we're going to use the Jetstream, and we'll probably use the clean color dot. The other markers or pens that I will use in here are my Uni Pen Fine Line, and I'm going to use the 0.2. And my very, very pale green highlighter from the Alosta dupes to do the review questions. So I'm going to really quickly go through this, and I'll talk you through as I go. But before I do that, I just realized I should probably go through and tick off what I did do and what I didn't do. So I did do one hair care. I didn't end up doing last night's mask. I was too tired. Time tracking didn't happen. And I've started working through a PM routine. So that's kind of underway. I started this process. I haven't finished. I just got to schedule it out. Family outing and activity with Aiden and Ella. We went to an escape room at Parramatta over the weekend, so that was really good. I did manage to time block, and I got one video out last week. I did not post daily. I did release more dailies. I got the personal size out, and the personal wide is in progress, and I worked a little bit more on the blog posts. Got plenty of time with Kira and Chloe. We were doing a massive maths catch up. We still haven't finished. Sleep was not too bad actually, and water was good. I didn't do my meal plan, and I'm feeling that now, so I'm gonna have to take care of that. Hey guys, I did cap my coffee at 1 quart a day, and I think that's why, as much as I got a lot done this week, I was bloody exhausted. Excuse the French. I was ridiculously exhausted, and I'm putting it down to just less fuel in the tank, if that makes sense. I did my April setup. Gosh, I had to do that twice. I ended up putting the bundle together originally without any Wednesdays or Thursdays. Anyway, we're going to put that down to the lack of coffee. I didn't realize that I'd missed the Wednesdays and the Thursdays out of the daily sets until after I'd printed, checked, cut, and started rearranging all the inserts so I can do the punching and put it into the planner. So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Planner was, yes, daily, or very close to it. But I didn't do, well, I kind of journaled in my dailies for some of it, but I didn't really do all that much. So I'm going to not count that. And I didn't lodge my expenses for Hell Week. So I've got to take care of that this week. And we didn't do anything on the desks, but I did manage to get some details from the kids for some of the stuff that they want to do. Okay, now let's do the reflections. I'm telling you, this lack of coffee is absolutely hurting my brain. Although I didn't get any headaches, which that is a lot better than what I thought it was going to be. I was expecting migraines and headaches and all the things, but okay, biggest wins this week. You'd think that I would have this down by now, but yeah. Okay, so in terms of biggest wins for the week, I did manage to release more dailies. I got the personal size out, working on the personal wide, and they're nearly done. I got my car toll tag sorted out. Now, this has been an ongoing drama for a couple of months now. So I'm glad I got that sorted out. I've got the new toll tag mounted on the car. The right accounts have been closed. The right accounts have been opened. The money's where it needs to be. And it all seems to be working. So I'm considering that a win. And I got some things sorted out on my Shopify payments for the shop. And then I ended up finding another problem with it. But anyway, that's okay. I got that part sorted out. What's working, my getting things done implementation, like I'm literally feeling on top of everything. Even though the to-do list is getting ridiculously long, I feel like I'm on top of it. I know that I've got time to work through things. I know that I've caught everything. I know that I'm going to circle back to something. I've actively prioritized what I am going to focus on. Like I just feel in control, which is really, really good. Like if I find some downtime, I immediately know where to go to find something to do, depending on where I'm at, what I've got in front of me, if I'm at a computer, if I'm, just sitting around waiting for something with the kids or anything, I've got stuff I can do and I know exactly what I can do while I'm out. So I'm loving it. And the daily kitchen reset after dinner. I used to do this like religiously in my old apartments because they were so little, and when it was just me and the kids, I didn't go to bed before the kitchen got reset. It just didn't happen. And I've gotten a little bit lax on that. Brett likes to like just chill out after dinner and watch TV and snuggle up and do all the things. And he's always been a leave it until tomorrow morning. And at first I was like, yeah, okay, cool. But I hate waking up in the morning to a cluttered, messy, dirty kitchen. I just hate it. So kind of getting him back into the habit, well, not back, but getting him into the habit of we finish our dinner, we go for our after dinner smoke because we are both smokers, and then we come in and we reset the kitchen. And it just means that like we go to bed with a clean kitchen and we wake up to a clean kitchen and the day can kind of start, and everything's already through the washing machine, the dishwasher. So yeah, anyway, it's not that I didn't clean my kitchen every day. I did. I would do it in the morning when I got up, and I was already grumpy, and like coming into a dirty, messy kitchen from the night before, it just was not helping. So yeah, that's become kind of part of our evening routine. And I bought the kids some laundry hampers. I'm not sure if I spoke about this last week. I think I did, but yeah. And each hamper has its own sack. So each kid has gotten their own laundry sack. We had a problem particularly with Chloe and Ella, because they both wear the same size. It was really hard to distinguish whose was what. So having them package everything up into their own sack and bring it down to the laundry, and we just wash this, like the individual kid stuff in one load. It seems to be helping. So yes, we will see how that all goes. I've still got to label the bags, but for the moment the system is working. So yeah, it's doing what it has to do. What's not working? I am still in too many meetings at work, so I just need to start. It just doesn't give me enough time to do actual work during business hours, and it's why it's kind of overlapping into the evening, and I'm not loving it. And the time tracking isn't working as the markers are bleeding. The placement within the month is just irking me. I struggled last week where I was multitasking. So if I was hanging out on the couch with Kira and watching maths, but still working on my computer to do something for Sandy Plans, how do I mark that? Anyway, we'll keep working on it. Improvements and adjustments. I'm just going to be saying no to some meetings, and I've already started blocking out my afternoons for actual work, but it's not quite catching on with my colleagues, if that makes sense. Now they've kind of caught on that my afternoons are fairly meeting free, and so I'm getting scheduled in for shit. So yeah, just saying no or pushing back on some schedules. And yeah, I don't understand, but some people think that I'm let's double book Sandra, let's triple book Sandra. That will get her to do things, and it's no. So anyway, also I've moved the tracking around in terms of where it sits in my monthly and my weekly setup, and I've got new markers on order. I saw Julie from Julie's Plans using the Zebra Click Art markers, and I did some research, and I think I'm gonna love them. So I've got the pastel set on order, and this should be coming with my Bunbuku order later this week, so I'm excited for that. Okay, so that was the weekly actions from last week. Let's quickly set up this week. Now I'm going to pull this out, to be honest with you, because it's in a new month, and it just doesn't, it's a little bit bumpy on the strings. Okay, so sneak peek, this is what April looks like. I'm actually really happy with this. It looks really, really nice. And I've done my monthly goals. So let's get straight into the weekly actions. For color coding, I'm using my usual colors. I'm just going to pull out, to begin with, the clean colored dot markers. Oh, no mild liners, they can stay behind for now. Okay, so that's the dot markers. If you want to know the color codes, I've got a shorts up, and I also have a reel on my Instagram. So I will link up where the shorts is so that you can take a look. Now, in terms of this, so we've got, and I can't spell hair care apparently. All right, hair care. So I've got a mask and a color, and we're just going to put 2 dots in. Don't want to overcomplicate it. I've already got it on my monthly calendar, and I've got a manicure this week as well. That's it for that yellow one. Evening skincare. I saw this great video from Robert or James Welsh. Which one of the Welsh twins does the skincare? I think it was Robert. Anyway, check them out on YouTube, where he just brought the skincare routine down to 3 steps. So I am going to be doing some research. Evening skincare research, because I used to be all on top of it, and used to do it every night without fail and without any exceptions, even if I was staying at Brett's house for the night, the time we didn't live together. And yeah, that's kind of fallen away. It's funny the things you get kind of complacent on when you're not single anymore. And let's just say it's starting to show. Okay, so this week I do need to finalize the work schedule. So it's already been started. I've just got to do the scheduling. So, and I've kind of been holding off because the custody schedule was a little bit off because I want to have the Friday off that we pick up kids. So, yes. Okay, so we don't have any family outings this week. I do have a social outing this week though. And I've got after work drinks because I've got a colleague from our Auckland office coming to Sydney, and I don't remember the last time he was in Sydney, and we work really closely together on some of the projects, so it'd be nice. I didn't actually get to see him while I was in Auckland earlier in the year. He happened to be away, so it will be good to catch up with him. Time block, day job, and I'm going to give myself 4 boxes for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Instagram post. So I've already done 2 today because I've got some content from the weekly setup. Sorry, the monthly setup. And I'm going to give myself wrong color. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I am that person that has to count everything out. And I will have 2 YouTube videos coming out this week, so it'll be this plan with me. It is going to run late. Obviously, I'm filming it on Monday morning. I normally have this filmed over the weekend. So this one will come out either Tuesday or Wednesday at latest, because Tuesday night I'm going to be out. So if I can't get it edited tonight, then it'll be Wednesday. Okay, so there's that, and then the monthly reset will come out this week as well, and that is more than enough for now. Okay, family and relationships. Pretty sure I have a date night earmarked for this week, Thursday. Yep. I've got date night. And I'm going to see if I can organise a catch up with Lani for later in the week, in the month. Okay, so we've got that. And have you noticed that my handwriting has gotten like ridiculously big with this pen? Like, give me a break. All right, so sleep, water, meal plan, and actually, I don't know why I missed that. I'm going to keep myself to 1 quad shot coffee a day. So sleep, 7 to 8 hours, and over the weekend, our daylight savings finished. And oh, it's so nice to be getting up early, but really an hour later. Like, fun. All right, meal plan. And coffee cup. I'll be right. 1 time quad. Okay, now, in terms of spiritual, and well, I don't really do the spiritual thing. Got a very, very conflicted relationship with spirituality. And that's a conversation for cocktails. All right, continue Atomic Habits. I'm actually going into the office twice this week. So I'm going to have 2 long stretches of time where I'm either driving to the office or taking a train. Like tomorrow I'm going to be taking a train into the city because after work drinks, and so I'm not going to drive home after that. Or if I do, it'll be a fairly dry evening. I'll have to decide because I also don't want to be on the train late at night. Anyway, figure that part out. So financial, I do need to do my expenses from Hell Week. That has to happen this week. Hell Week expenses. So the focus for the month is mindfulness and accountability. So I have already started my order tracking. For the month, I printed out some inserts and cut them down. I've already got them going, and I've already spent money today. Like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I've already spent money today. So I've got to get that written down. So that's that. And then I want to give myself a weekly spend budget. Because, yeah, recession and cost of living, and, well, we're not quite in recession yet, but the cost of living is just ridiculous right now, people. Okay, so this week I have to order Ella's desk and Aiden's wardrobe. And we are also going to be clearing out the garage and the garbage, because I've got a council pickup scheduled for next Monday, which is a public holiday. I'm really surprised that they scheduled it for a public holiday. But anyway, so yeah, we've got to get everything, all the big stuff out of the house, so things like cushions and bean bags and stuff like that. I'm sorry, it's cold. It's already turned cold. We're going into August. We're going into autumn. So yeah. Okay, that's the weekly actions. I'm going to put this back in my book, but I'm going to leave it open. Actually, no. Wait, before I do that. I need more coffee, people. I need more coffee. All right. Let me quickly highlight what is a habit that I'm going to track for the week. Okay, that's just research, so I'm not going to track anything there. Nothing to track in here. Time block. And Instagram. They're getting tracked. That doesn't need tracking. Sleep and water. Now I've got 6 spots to play with. So that's 4. I can get planner and journaling on 1. Do I want coffee? I think coffee is already happening, so I don't have to worry about tracking that as a habit. But I'm thinking I'm going to combine these into one and these into another. So they're going to go into one, and they're going to go into one on their own, well, together. Okay, cool. So habits worked out. Weekly actions are done, and you're going to see something interesting. I'm actually going to be transferring these into my weekly setup. So I've got a space for them because I just don't have enough space for like all the to-dos. I want to keep the to-dos on that are in the week. Oh, I've got hiccups. I'm sorry. I want to keep the to-dos that are in the weekly spread open so that I can capture anything that comes up during the week, if that makes sense. Okay, so back into here, I've done my my weekly actions from my MAKSELife. And I've pulled all of that out, and quickly let's go into the monthly spread. and work out what's coming up this week. So we are looking at the week of the 3rd to the 9th. Cindy wasn't feeling well, so she didn't do her patron hangout. I'm not actually sure if she even did her life plan with me because I've been filming while that was supposed to be going on. After work drinks on Tuesday, dog wash on Wednesday. Chloe's got a dance party on Thursday. Thursday is the last day of the school term. Chloe's got swim school all week. Friday, Saturday and Sunday are public holidays. School holidays start on Friday. I'm picking up the girls from school on Thursday. School holidays is green colour, so the school holidays start on Friday. I'll have the girls from Thursday until Sunday morning, and I've got to organise an Easter breakfast for Kira, Chloe, Stephen, Dawn, and his parents, Liz and Danny, and Brett and myself, obviously. Aiden and Ella are going to be with their mum this year for Easter. They were with us last year, so it's her turn. It feels like a really full week just because there's a lot in here, but there's 3 public holidays. And yeah, I don't normally work on Saturday or Sunday, at least for the day job, but we've got public holidays. I'm going to have Friday off. Woo! So I'm going to get to do some stuff. And I'll have my girls for a couple of days over the end of the week. So this is looking good. Let's come back into the weekly. I'll pull those out and let's get started. As per usual, let's start with the kids stuff. So I'm going to start by putting in the school holidays. And I'm going to do that in this colour, okay? So the school holidays start on Friday. I just realised I can't do date night on Thursday night because we'll be picking up kids on Thursday night. So date night might have to be moved around. It's funny, once you see everything in all one place, you start connecting some dots. Okay, so that's school holidays, and I am going to put a key up here because things are a little bit different to normal. The next thing I'm going to do is custody. So Aiden and Ella are not going to be with us this weekend at all. My girls, I'm picking them up on Thursday. And then they go back to their dad's place on Sunday morning after breakfast. Okay, now public holidays, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm going to do the colour coding that I wish I would have done in thingy. Actually, do I want to use stickers? Okay. You twisted my arm. You twisted my arm. Now, I'm just going to find the right colour. Oh, that's not it. This one, the mint. Because it'll kind of go with this colour for the school holidays. So I'm going to go with that. All right, so this one's from Creative Sticker Co. And you're going to see what I mean here. Like they're so pointy, and I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's just that I'm not used to it or whether it's that I'm not meant to get used to it because it's just not my thing. And I'm looking for the push pins, but I want these ones, but in the transparent. I don't think I have any left. I really hope I got some from Creative before she closed up the shop for a little bit. I really, really, really hope. I don't want to use the exclamation mark. All right. So So I will use these ones. All right, I'm going to leave this in here in case I want to use it. See how it just matches with that color? Makes me happy. Okay, so this one is Good Friday. Now, I don't normally work on Saturdays, but Easter Saturday is technically a public holiday. And it's more for, in case we decide to go out with the girls or anything, there's usually surcharges and stuff, because anyone who is working for like hospitality and everything here in Australia, you are likely to be getting public holiday rates. So the businesses add on surcharges to cover the extra staffing costs. And for Brett as well, with his business, if he gets a call out, it'll be public holiday rates. So yeah, okay, so that's Easter Saturday, Easter Sunday, Good Friday. That's all done. So I'm only working these 3 days. 4 days. Wow, coffee. Give me a second. All right, now I've got to move quickly. Here we go. Work. I'm going to use these. So I'm going to put all my work schedule in and I will come back to you. Okay. Cool, so that's the work hours in. Now, what else do I have? Okay, Chloe's got swim school Monday through Thursday, and I think I'm going to use that blue marker again, what I did last week, to just do a, I'm going to do a dashed line this time though, because she's not with me this week. And I'm sure her dad's all over it. I don't love the way that that came out because of the smearing. And that's part of what I don't like about these highlighters. Like, the colors are really nice and I really enjoy the color, but they just smear so much. And like, you spend your whole time setting up your planner to be nice and neat and organized, and then you have to tidy it up with whiteout. You don't like it. Okay, cool. So that's the swimming organized. And then Chloe also has a dance party and mufti day at school. So we'll put that here. Because I normally do, yeah, no, not that color, because I'm going to use that for my tasks. Now, again, Stephen will be all over this, but okay, so we've got that. All right, so that's pretty much the kid stuff. I better put in kid pickup for me. Okay. So there's that. Now let's start at the beginning of the week, now that I've got all the kids stuff kind of organized. Now I'm not going to put in, I had Cindy's patron hangout this morning, but I'm not going to put that in because she cancelled it. So nothing outstanding for today in terms of activities. And then I've got, actually I'm going to write it first. And this will be around 6:30. Okay, Wednesday we've got dog wash at 11 a.m. So Easter Sunday we're going to try to do a breakfast with the kids, but I don't know what time that's going to be. Very good. Leave that blank, I've got to book that in. Okay, so that's it for all the timed appointments. I may have a work lunch on Wednesday, but I'm going to be in the office, so that doesn't matter too much. Cool. Let's get the key done. So this is school holidays, and then we've got custody, and then we have Chloe's swim school. All right, let's get the actions in. I'll start with what I've got in my weekly actions. I've got my hair mask on Wednesday. Actually, we're going to take the bins out on Tuesday, which means I have to bring them in on Wednesday. And then hair mask. And I've got meal plan on Wednesday and do a grocery order. I'll see if I can get the groceries delivered for Thursday since we're going to have kids here. Friday, I want to organize my desk. Sorry, Thursday. So I was going to have date night on Thursday, but I'm thinking Brett and I might do date night on Wednesday night since we're going to have kids on Thursday. So I did have an extra date night on the schedule for this month. Anyway, I'll leave date night for the moment. Thursday, I don't have anything on in terms of to-dos. Friday, I want to organize my desk. Actually, I'm just going to put office because I would really like to do my shelves. I bought a new set of shelves to put all of my pops and everything on so they're not sitting in the windowsill completely covered by my monitors. So I'd like to get that done and then finish all the cable management and stuff. So probably working on the office on then. And Saturday, oh, I don't know how I didn't have this in my monthly. Actually, I do know how I didn't have this in my monthly because I put it into my iCal. I have at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Come on. I have my manicure. On Saturday. And then we're probably going to be clearing out garage. And on Sunday, I'm going to do my weekly. So if we do the garage on Saturday while the kids are here, then after the kids go back to their dad's, I can film and edit in a relatively quiet house. Brett will have to find something to do, but that's pretty much it in terms of actions. So everything else I'm going to put into, so I've got weekly actions on here, and I will put in, I'll transfer across everything that's in my MAKSELife into here so that I've got them as to-do lists. These are my just usual weekly stuff. Oh, hair mask. All right, habits, time for the habits. So we've got, we're going to start off with the health ones as per usual. Habits, I've got the water and sleep. I've put planner and journal on one line and I only get a tick if I've done both of them. Instagram posting daily, time blocking day job, obviously Friday and Saturday and Sunday are not required there because I should not be working, but yeah. And then order and spend tracking, again, if I don't do both of these things for the same day, I don't get a tick. So we've got that. I'm going to leave the tasks, like I've already put in my like kind of scheduled tasks, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave this here to capture anything new that comes up this week. And I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be transferring all of these into that spread, but I'll do that off camera since I've already done the MAKSELife in the other booklet. Okay, let's get all this cleared up and we'll quickly round out how the week looks. Okay, so this is what the week has finished up looking like. A lot of activity, a couple of good days off, got some time with the girls. School holidays are starting in between term 1 and 2. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this came out. feels really full, but it doesn't. And it looks manageable. So as I said, off camera, I will get the weekly actions sorted out. And yeah, I'm really happy with this. All right, guys, you have a great, wonderful, amazing week. I hope you have some great plans. If you're in Australia or somewhere that celebrates Easter this week, I hope you have a wonderful Easter break and have fun spending time with the family. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to this week, because I know I've got quite a bit that I'm looking forward to. As always, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I've got new videos coming out. And don't forget to like the video so that I know that you enjoyed this one. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I know we're all busy and I really appreciate you hanging around with me while I do this. Don't forget to stay safe, have fun, enjoy your week. Bye.